Archaeologists are conducting preliminary excavations at Hill 80, a site near the Belgian village of Wijtschate that witnessed intense fighting during World War I. Despite changing hands multiple times during the conflict, the area remained buried and forgotten until developers acquired the land for housing construction. Simon Verdichem, an expert archaeologist, was tasked with conducting a survey of the site. To secure funding for a full excavation, Verdichem, along with battlefield expert Peter Doyle and German researcher Robin Schaefer, launched a Kickstarter campaign. The campaign successfully raised over $200,000, surpassing its target of $160,000, with contributions from nearly 3,000 supporters, including British celebrities Dan Snow and Al Murray. The excavation of Hill 80 began in April 2018, thanks to the crowdfunding efforts. The site was remarkably well preserved, providing valuable insights into World War I trench warfare. Prior to the war, Wijtschate was a peaceful rural town surrounded by farmland. However, in 1914, the Germans overran the village, securing the strategically important Messines Ridge. The Battle of Hill 80 saw bitter fighting between British, French, and German forces. Despite the British and French attempts to reclaim the ridge, the German defensive positions remained intact for over 2.5 years. In 1917, the British planned a major offensive to recapture Hill 80. The preparations for the assault included an extensive mining operation, with tunnels dug deep beneath the Flanders clay. Miners from various countries worked tirelessly to reach the German positions, eventually laying 26 mines containing over 450 tons of explosives. On May 21, 1917, the British artillery bombarded the German positions, paving the way for the infantry attack on June 7. The combined forces of heavy mortars and artillery devastated the German defenses. General Sir Charles Harrington, one of the commanders, expressed uncertainty about the outcome of the attack, but was hopeful they would make history. The excavation of Hill 80 uncovered a well-preserved system of trenches and bunkers, shedding light on the harsh realities of trench warfare. The archaeological findings included evidence of the intense fighting that took place, with artifacts and human remains providing a stark reminder of the brutality of World War I. The significance of the site and its imminent threat from housing development made the full-scale excavation urgent and necessary. The success of the crowdfunding campaign not only saved Hill 80 from destruction, but also demonstrated the potential of crowdfunding for archaeological projects. The support of individuals, including renowned historians and comedians, played a crucial role in raising the necessary funds. The excavation project brought together experts from different countries, fostering international collaboration and historical research. The excavation of Hill 80, made possible by a crowdfunding campaign, revealed a well-preserved World War I site and provided valuable insights into trench warfare. The efforts of archaeologists, supported by a diverse group of individuals, successfully preserved an important historical landmark and contributed to our understanding of the brutal realities of war. However, the changes in geography were not limited to physical alterations. The speaker was referring to the potential impact of the explosives concealed beneath the German lines. Approximately 20 minutes after the artillery barrage ceased, engineers initiated the detonation of 19 massive mines at 3:10 a.m. This resulted in an explosion of unparalleled magnitude, reverberating across the world. The blast's deafening noise, obliterating the hill's summit, purportedly reached the ears of British Prime Minister Lloyd George in his official London residence. There were even reports suggesting that the explosion sound was audible as far as the Irish city of Dublin. The devastating force of the detonating mines claimed the lives of an estimated 10,000 German soldiers who were positioned above them. During World War I, the Battle of Messines Ridge saw ground troops launching an assault on the disoriented German forces after a staggering explosion. With relentless artillery fire and poison gas projectiles, British and colonial infantrymen targeted the German trenches, particularly the fortified German position at Wijtschate. The soldiers of the 16th Division, consisting of Irish battalions, successfully captured the village of Wijtschate, securing the Messines Ridge. This victory denied the commanding heights to the German forces that had occupied the area for nearly 3 years. However, the fighting continued as the Germans launched counterattacks, which were ultimately repelled until mid-June. Surprisingly, the defenders suffered worse casualties than the attackers, with German losses amounting to approximately 25,000 and British casualties numbering around 17,000. Although the Germans managed to regain control of Wijtschate during the major spring offensive of April 1918, the British, with the assistance of American soldiers, finally reclaimed the village in September. The end of World War I was only weeks away. Wijtschate, having been occupied by the Germans for a prolonged period, became an intriguing archaeological site due to its historical significance. The Hope Hill 80 project, led by Simon Vertighem, emphasized the importance of archaeology in protecting threatened sites. Preliminary research indicated the uniqueness of the site and the exceptional preservation of its buried artifacts, earning it the comparison to World War I's Pompeii. Excavations at Hill 80 revealed a complex network of trenches, showcasing the multiple exchanges of hands during the war. Some trenches were likely dug by the French during the initial battle in 1914, while the presence of British Commonwealth soldiers' water bottles and ammunition pouches confirmed their presence. The discovery of a broken comb with the inscription "Unbreakable" served as a poignant reminder of the humanity of those who fought at Hill 80. The excavations also uncovered human remains from both German and British soldiers buried in the Flanders mud. The emotional impact on the archaeologists was profound, highlighting the fragile nature of life and the importance of meticulous documentation. The aim was to gather as much information as possible to potentially identify the fallen soldiers and ensure a proper burial. A total of 110 sets of human remains were unearthed among the shell craters and trenches. In 2019, a military ceremony laid to rest 13 British and Commonwealth troops at the Wijtschate Military Burial Ground, accompanied by a large number of mourners. Another cemetery buried 73 Germans, with Private Albert Errol being the only soldier whose identity was conclusively confirmed. Hill 80, though distinct from Pompeii, echoed the idea of finding everything as it was left. Among the discoveries were personal items such as wedding rings, wallets, glasses, rosary beads, and several Bibles. The excavation efforts aimed to preserve the historical significance of Hill 80 and honor the lives lost during the intense battles of World War I. Thanks for watching. Never forget to like, comment, and share the video. And remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more updates.